I made one massive mistake when I was a new copywriter, and it costed me months of wasted effort. There's a lot of copywriting information out there, and whilst consuming free value can be good, a lot of the advice out there is just pure time wasting. So to save your effort, here's the biggest mistake I made as a copywriter. The biggest mistake I made was taking a high volume approach to outreach. If you don't know what high volume outreach is, it's where you spam hundreds and hundreds of messages to business owners offering your copywriting services. When I was new to copywriting, I went really hard with high volume outreach and got 0 clients after 2,000 messages. So I wasted a ton of time with that. So the lesson for you is to not spam DMs, asking people if they're doing anything with email or using the bait and switch and cold pitching clients. Those methods just do not work anymore. After failing with high volume outreach, I decided to switch to high value outreach. High value outreach is where you send the prospect free value in the form of a piece of copy for their sales funnel. This method does work because it helps you stand out in your messaging. Believe it or not, most copywriters still send saturated DM scripts, so a piece of free value is a breath of fresh air for the prospects receiving these cold outreach messages. The free value method is really good for beginner copywriters because it's an opportunity for you to practice your copy on live clients instead of just writing for imaginary offers. But the problem is that when you get ghosted with high value outreach, it really demoralizes you. I've written 3,000 word sales pages and then sent them to prospects as free value, followed up with it, and still been ghosted. It's a really bad feeling, and even though you've got some extra copywriting practice, it still feels like a waste of time, knowing that I could have made thousands of dollars if I had sent those sales pages to paying clients. So to avoid the biggest mistakes that copywriters make in outreach, you need to do the following. Find a way to reach out as efficiently as high volume outreach, but also find a way to reach out as effectively as high value outreach without writing the value first. That might sound like a paradox, but it's not. There is a middle ground between high volume and high value outreach, and I've not heard any other copywriting person talk about it. I call it the free consulting method. I've explained the free consulting method in another video on my channel, so I won't repeat it here. You can just go and check that video out. But the free consulting method is basically where you send a short message to a prospect pointing out an issue in their sales funnel and then explain to them how they can fix it. This is good because you're not spamming the same script, so you'll get more positive responses. And you're not spending 4 hours per outreach writing sales pages for people that you're never going to work with. Free consulting is the perfect balance between quality and quantity. Just so you know how good the free consulting method is, I sent 80 outreaches and got 2 leads ready for sales calls with it. And those 80 outreaches only took 3 or 4 hours to send. When I was using high volume outreach and sending outreach scripts, I spent over 40 hours of work sending over 2,000 cold emails and DMs and got no clients. And with high value outreach, I spent about 15 hours of work sending just 20 outreaches, which were some sales pages, some emails, and some school community descriptions, and I got no clients from it. So if you're looking for the most efficient way to get clients, then the free consulting method is the one for you. I wouldn't waste my time with anything else. So to summarize, don't waste your time sending high volume outreaches with generic, unpersonalized scripts. And don't waste your time sending free value to clients that are just going to ghost you anyway. The only outreach method that will give you the right balance between quality and quantity is the free consulting method. It's the fastest way to get a client. If you listen to the information in this video, I'm certain that you'll be fully aware of the common mistakes that most copywriters make that will end up wasting their time and money, and how you can avoid this mistake. I've just shared a lot of my experience with you in this video, but there's still a lot more that goes into becoming a full-time copywriter. You need to learn the principles of persuasion and influence, the process of writing copy, how to structure your writing, find prospects, get their attention with outreach, follow up until you get a response, and then close the prospect on a sales call. And once you've done that, you then need to know how to deliver work to the clients and get paid, and be a true professional. I've mentioned this before, but I've looked back at my freelancing career and put together a guide for people looking for a direct route to becoming a copywriter. The guide covers everything you need to know to add to your current income with freelance copywriting, and maybe even become a full-time freelance copywriter if that's what you want to do. And in the guide, I don't just stop after teaching you the very basics about marketing, copywriting, sales, and the other practical skills that copywriters need. I also give you in-depth details from my personal experience so that you can turn the theory into real skill and get to a level where writing high-converting copy and getting clients is second nature. There aren't many differences between a novice copywriter making no money and a full-time copywriter making thousands. The purpose of this guide is to help you make the small tweaks needed in the fastest time possible and skip the time-wasting mistakes that most copywriters will fall into. And to do that, you'll get access to teaching material that I've written and compiled myself. This includes modules on pretty much every subject matter that you need to know in order to start making money with copywriting. And if you sign up with the link in the description, you'll get immediate access to everything that's currently in the course and access to whatever else is added in the future at no extra cost. Like I said, I share a lot from my experience on this channel, but if you want to get a lifetime access to a structured copywriting guide that gives you all the knowledge you need and guides you on how to develop your skills, then you're welcome to enroll and level up your copywriting. The link to do so is in the description below. But other than that, thank you very much for watching. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and I'll see you in the next video.